Hello everyone. Let's start with our today's topic, that is nouns. Let us first study what is noun. A noun is a word that names a person, place, thing or animal. Any word that names a person, place, thing or animal will be considered as a noun. There are different kinds of noun like common noun, proper noun, abstract noun, countable noun, uncountable noun, collective noun and material noun. Let us discuss them one by one. First is common nouns. A common noun is a general name for a person, place, thing or idea. When we name someone generally, it can be a person, a place or a thing or any idea. It will be considered as common noun. Common nouns are not capitalized. For example, my teacher went to the city. We are just saying teacher. We are not referring whether the teacher is male or female. We are not naming the teacher. We do not know what the name of the teacher is. In which city he or she went. We are just saying city. So, city is a general word. Teacher is a general word. Such words are considered as common nouns. Our next kind of noun is proper noun. A proper noun names a certain person, place or thing. It begins with a capital letter. Now when we give a certain name to person, place or thing, it will be considered as proper noun. And you have to remember, children, that it always begins with a capital letter, whereas in common nouns it is never capitalized. Examples of proper nouns are: everyone wanted to go to Pizza Hut. Now, Pizza Hut is the name given to a place. Mr. Smith didn't give us homework. So we have the name of the person. Mr. Smith is a particular name given to a certain person. Our game will be next Sunday. We have the name of the particular day, that is Sunday. So Sunday, Mr. Smith and Pizza Hut are proper nouns. Let's talk about next kind of noun, that is material noun. A material noun is that what refers to a material or substance from which things are made, such as silver, gold, iron or cotton. Any substance or any material from which a thing is made will be considered as material noun. For example, glass, wheat, gold and coal. Next is abstract nouns. An abstract noun is something you cannot touch, see, taste, smell or hear. So you cannot describe an abstract noun using any of your five senses. You can only feel them. For example, bravery, health and freedom. Next is collective noun. A collective noun is the name of a collection or group of persons or things taken as a whole. When we are describing a certain group of person or thing, when we count them as a whole, such words will be referred as collective noun. Now look at the following examples. A choir of singers, when there are more than one singer or when there are more than two singers, so we'll be referring them as a choir. A flock of tourists, when there are many tourists, we'll refer them as a flock. When there are more than two dancers, we'll refer them as a troop of dancers, a class of students, an army of soldiers. Choir, flock, troop, class and army. All of these will be considered as collective noun. Let's come to countable and uncountable noun. Countable and uncountable noun give their meanings in their names itself. Countable noun can be counted, whereas uncountable noun cannot be counted. Examples of countable noun are an apple, a school, one picture, two pictures, etc. Whereas examples of uncountable noun are sugar, information, water, understanding, etc. Now, uncountable nouns can take singular or plural verbs, like there is a book on the table. Those houses are very big, aren't they? Whereas uncountable noun always takes singular verbs. like there is some water in that picture. Here is a table when we are describing food as countable or uncountable noun. You can see on the left hand side there is a table of the food that we can count, and on the right hand side there is a table of the food that we cannot count. So left hand side is countables and right hand side is uncountables, like apple, orange, eggs, cookies, potatoes, carrot, tomato. We can count them all, whereas cereal, rice, jam, sugar, flour, soup, salt, tea, we cannot count them. Therefore, they are called uncountable nouns. Just take a look at the chart. Now here we have another chart with the food items. So children, what you have to do is take a look at the pictures and you can use this chart to differentiate between countable and uncountable nouns. What you can do is in your notebooks, name all the food items and write in front of them which one is countable and which one is uncountable. This will be a fun exercise for you. Hope all of you will enjoy it. And if you have time, then you can also draw the pictures in front of the namings wherever you will be writing your names. This is all for today's class. We'll talk about next topic in the next class. Till then,